Osho. What is discipline? Always search for the real and don't be deceived by society. And of course, people will be angry with you because the moment you become conscious, you are no longer under their control. Discipline, according to Osho, is not about blindly following external rules imposed by society. It is about seeking the truth and being conscious of your actions. This inner discipline is a form of freedom, allowing you to follow your own awareness and become a light unto yourself. Why is it lacking? So when I say don't be disciplined by anybody, I don't mean that you should become chaos, I mean you should become an inner discipline. Be disciplined according to your own awareness. Follow your own awareness, be a light unto yourself. This is freedom, to become a light unto oneself. The lack of discipline arises when individuals succumb to external expectations and conform to imposed rules. Osho suggests that true discipline comes from within, aligning with your own awareness and understanding. When you become a light unto yourself, you experience the freedom that inner discipline brings. How to cultivate it? I am trying to bring real order. The real order comes from within. It comes out of understanding. The real discipline is not that which is imposed from the outside. Cultivating discipline involves seeking real order from within, grounded in understanding. Osho emphasizes that true discipline is not externally imposed. It emerges as a natural expression of inner understanding. To cultivate discipline, one must delve into self-awareness and let it guide their actions. In an engaging and fun way, Osho describes the beauty of discipline when connected to love and devotion. When you love the master, you behave in a certain way. Love knows how to behave. It is not a question of an imposed discipline. It arises out of you. It is part of your love. It is part of your feeling heart. Discipline, when rooted in love, becomes a spontaneous expression. It is not forced upon you, it naturally emanates from your deep connection and love for a higher purpose. Osho suggests that this kind of discipline is experienced in the presence of a master, bringing about elegance, silence, and a momentary escape from worldly concerns. In Sufism teachings, adab is a form of discipline. Adab is a discipline, but it brings you to a state of total spontaneity. It is a tarika, a method, and a great method. It is not about rigidity. Instead, it is a method known only to those who approach it with love and devotion. The subtlety of this discipline requires an open heart and a readiness to immerse oneself in the experience. Ultimately, Osho expresses his preference for those who seek discipline not out of curiosity but out of a genuine willingness to surrender. I am not interested in people coming here out of curiosity. I am interested only in those people who are ready to die in my presence, who are ready to disappear into my love. In conclusion, Osho's perspective on discipline is a journey within oneself, driven by love, awareness, and a connection to a higher purpose. It's an invitation to cultivate inner discipline, free from external constraints, and to find order through understanding and self-awareness. Jiddu Krishnamurti. What is discipline? Discipline means to learn, not to conform, not to suppress, not to imitate the pattern of what accepted authority considers noble. According to Jiddu Krishnamurti, discipline is about learning rather than conforming or suppressing oneself. It's not about blindly following authority but engaging in a process of understanding and learning. It involves questioning accepted norms and patterns. Why is it lacking? The ambitious man who wants to achieve, who wants to make a lot of money, who wants to be a great politician, his very ambition becomes the means of his own discipline. The lack of true discipline arises when individuals conform to societal expectations driven by ambition. Krishnamurti suggests that ambitious pursuits lead to a form of self-discipline aimed at achieving personal goals, but this type of discipline is limiting and doesn't foster genuine learning. How to cultivate it? Knowledge is different from learning. Knowledge is accumulation, conclusions, formulas, but learning is a constant movement, a movement without a center, without a beginning or an end. Krishnamurti emphasizes that true discipline comes from constant learning, not mere accumulation of knowledge. Learning is a dynamic process without a fixed center, a continuous movement that requires freedom and intelligence. Discipline, therefore, is inherent in the process of learning itself. In an engaging manner, Krishnamurti challenges the traditional view of discipline. Therefore, discipline is freedom. This denies all conformity and control, for control is the imitation of a pattern. He suggests that true discipline is synonymous with freedom. It contradicts the idea of conformity and control, which are mere imitations of established patterns. True discipline arises naturally from the freedom to learn and understand. Is it not possible to have order without effort, without the strife between those who see that order is necessary and those who rebel against any form of compulsion? Is there an order without conformity? Krishnamurti questions the necessity of effort and strife in maintaining order. He challenges the notion that order requires conformity, advocating for an alternative understanding of order that doesn't involve compulsion or conformity. In this learning there is freedom in which knowledge can be used when it is needed. This is order. Krishnamurti proposes that genuine learning results in freedom, allowing knowledge to be used when necessary. This learning-based order is a contrast to the conventional notion of discipline and order imposed through rules and conformity. Can discipline ever set you free? Having bound you, made you a prisoner, as all forms of discipline do, can it then let you go? How can it? Krishnamurti questions whether traditional forms of discipline can truly set an individual free. He challenges the idea that discipline, which binds and imprisons, can ever lead to genuine freedom. This prompts a deeper exploration of an alternative approach to discipline. To be integrated implies a sense of freedom, and when this integration is taking place there is surely no need for discipline. Krishnamurti concludes by proposing that integration, the harmonious unification of oneself, naturally leads to freedom. In this state of integration, there is no need for external discipline, as one is aligned with a deeper understanding that transcends the need for imposed rules. Sadhguru. What is discipline? Essentially, in English, the word discipline means a learning, or to learn. When you say, I am disciplined, that means you are always willing to learn. You are not stuck in some mode. Discipline is not just doing something in a particular way. If you constantly strive and are willing to learn how to do everything better, you are disciplined. According to Sadhguru, discipline is synonymous with a constant willingness to learn and improve. It goes beyond simply doing things in a specific way. It involves a continuous effort to enhance one's understanding and abilities. Being disciplined means always being open to learning and refining oneself. You cannot impose learning, but you can force people to do certain things. But once you start forcing people, if it's for a short while it can be done, but if it is long term, your life will go, their life will go. In trying to enforce it, your life will go. Their life will go in trying to dodge it. Sadhguru emphasizes that true learning cannot be imposed forcibly. While you can make people do certain things through force, it is not a sustainable approach. The long-term consequences can be detrimental, leading to a loss of quality in both your life and theirs. Enforced learning becomes a burden rather than a source of growth. If you bring yogic practices into your life, there is no way you cannot be disciplined. Practicing yoga brings discipline into life because you have to do certain things in a certain way. Otherwise, it does not work. The way yoga is taught is so meticulous that once you start doing it with that sense of meticulousness, there is no way you cannot be disciplined. Sadhguru highlights the connection between yoga and discipline. The precision and meticulousness required in yogic practices naturally instill discipline into one's life. The specific ways in which yoga is taught demand a focused and careful approach, ensuring that individuals become disciplined in their practice. Hunger is not an easily forgettable experience. It is intense and leaves a lasting imprint. Consider fasting for 3 or 4 days. You'll find yourself conserving energy, speaking purposefully, and being mindful of every action. Drawing parallels between hunger and discipline, Sadhguru underlines the intensity of the hunger experience. He suggests that fasting brings about a heightened awareness, conservation of energy, and purposeful actions, showcasing the natural discipline that emerges during such periods. Similarly, the longing for something is akin to hunger. If your longing is strong enough, everything falls into place naturally. No need for external discipline, no quest for a guru. Everything aligns effortlessly when the longing is powerful. Sadhguru explores the connection between longing and discipline. A strong and genuine longing for something can lead to a natural alignment of actions and efforts. In this state, external discipline or the search for a guru becomes unnecessary, as everything falls into place effortlessly when the inner longing is powerful. However, the quest for such wonderful individuals outside often overlooks the neglect of one's own inner self. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your inner self, not the external situations. Spend some time without constant distractions, without snacking on various activities. Sadhguru urges individuals to prioritize their inner selves over external pursuits. He highlights the importance of spending time without constant distractions, emphasizing that the quality of life is determined by the quality of one's inner self, not external circumstances. This self-reflection is crucial for personal growth. In the grand tapestry of the universe, a profound longing can set in motion the alignment of heaven and hell, working in harmony with your aspirations. The universe responds to the intensity of your inner fire, aligning creation itself behind you. When the source of creation is ignited within, the universe conspires in your favor. Sadhguru concludes by illustrating the power of profound longing. He suggests that such longing can align various elements in the universe, working harmoniously with one's aspirations. The intensity of one's inner fire can ignite the source of creation within, prompting the universe to conspire in favor of the individual's goals.